Hey, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good, I'm doing good, and y'all know I'm coming back strong and I'm coming back insightful. And I got a great topic for you today. This is how we gonna start it off, so fam. So be sure that you are staying tuned, staying on track, and getting this knowledge and applying this knowledge. Okay, so number one, okay, we are midway. I don't know if you know, we are midway through 2022. It's June. It's June, so fam. So 6 months has passed since we started our new goals, our you know what I'm saying? New goals, period. So you want to get to a point where you're like, all right, it's been 6 months. What have I done? What haven't I done? What has progressed? What hasn't progressed? What can I change? You get what I'm saying? We had a transition time frame in the year, okay, on the 12-month calendar. So, what you want to understand with new goals, new transitions, reflex is what is your bigger goal? Okay, so this is a great time for you to look at your big goal. See, sometimes we'll get caught up in, the steps to completing the goal that we'll lose sight of the big goal. And then we'll start changing and making alterations and changes and shifts. And we don't look at the big goal when making these shifts. Okay? So, number one, soul fam, is be sure you are looking at the. I just got a funny text. But anyway. Hey ma, it was from you. Anyway, so it's so good. And I mean that in a good way, okay? My mom is a little sensitive. But yes, hey mom, I'm gonna make sure I respond. But anyway, so fam, what is your big goal here? Okay? So oftentimes, right, we're in our what's the word I'm looking for? We're in our process. I don't know if that's the word, but like we're in our plan. There we go. Duh. Bear with me, so fair. We in our plan, right? We made a plan in January or in the beginning. Some of us prior, before, doesn't matter. We made a goal, we made a plan, and we're doing the plan, right? It doesn't feel like we're doing the plan because we're just getting up and doing the daily tasks, or we're in a routine and X, Y, and Z. Forgetting that this is still a plan, you know? Okay? So while you're completing your plan and you get to, you get 6 months into your plan, or you get some time into your plan, you want to take a moment and be like, all right, it's been 6 months. What are the results so far? See, some of us may not have completed the goal because maybe we have a 3-year plan, okay? So if you're 6 months into a 3-month plan, a 3-year plan, then you want to get to a meeting ground in a sense and reflect, see what's working, see what's not working, see what can be changed or altered, see what can be taken out. Sometimes you'll get 6 months in the plan, you'll be like, all right, what can we change here? Is this working? Is it not working? Is it how I envision? Is it close enough? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? These are questions you want to ask yourself, so fam. Okay? When you're in your plan and you're making some critical decisions, because time flies, we'll be swooped into our plan and we lose track, So stay with me, okay? As you get 6 months in, which is a great reflecting period, you want to sit around and look at what can be changed, what can be taken out, what can be adjusted, X, Y, and Z, right? Now, before you decide, this is an example, before you decide, let me take this out, right? Before you decide to remove it, okay, and just take it out of the plan, look at your big goal first. Okay? So if you have a big goal set here, like, okay, big goal is paying off debt. Okay? Let's say your big goal is paying off these cards. Okay? Example. So say your big goal is to pay off these cards and you created a plan, right? And 6 months down the line, you didn't move much. You know, like maybe you paid off $10 because you kept paying up the card, using it, paying up the card, using it, paying up the card, using it, right? So say you down to $10 paid off the card, you got to go back to the drawing board, sis. If you had a plan to start paying off the card and 6 months passed and you only paid off $10, okay? Your math is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Your plan needs some tune-ups. You know, you gotta do a little adjusting and you gotta go to the drawing board because miracles happen, but they're not gonna just fall off a tree. You know, as much. That would be great. If the miracle could just fall out of the tree and we just sit there with a basket, you know, that would be great. Lord, if you're hearing these suggestions and they sound reasonable, I got a couple buckets, okay? But until then, so fam, we gotta look at the plan, see what we can take out, or see if we can add, right? So maybe this is working, but maybe you need to add something else. But it has to be realistic, so fam. You can't add in something that requires you to do twice the amount of work and you only gonna get 1/4 of the pay, you know? You get what I'm saying? So for instance, some people may be like, all right, let me add Uber, let me add DoorDash, you know? Maybe you wanna add that into your plan, right? But now wear and tear on the car, it's another expense. Gas, it's another expense. Time from your dream, it's another expense. So when you add something into the plan, you have to be sure that it's really adding before you even do 6 months of it. Because once you be like, all right, 6 months, you don't want to be kicked back 3 months. And now you back at square zero. Not even one. You back at square zero. You know what I'm saying? So fam. So LOH. So be mindful of what you are adding, what you are subtracting, and everything that you are doing. Okay? Maybe you gotta take the whole plan and throw it in the garbage can and start from zero. Okay? That's an option too. Sometimes we forget zero, start over is an option. So if you get to month 6 and it's looking red, like you looking worn down to the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to 6 months and you're like, I need water. You know what I'm saying? I need food. If you get to that midway, you just, you know, you ever see SpongeBob? And he was in Sandy's bubble, but he didn't have his little bubble on, you know what I'm saying? So if you get to the SpongeBob level at butt 6, and you sitting there and you like, Sandy, okay? It's funny, but it's not funny because so far we've been there. When you look at that wallet, and that wallet be like, stop looking, ain't nothing in here. You know what I'm saying? So far, if you get to that level, you got to go back to the drawing board. Okay? You don't want to be trying to get to a big goal, draining yourself out. I mean, you can. It's possible. But it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to build your brand, live life, you're trying to get to a certain point in life on your path, but you don't have to beat no one else up to do it. Beat yourself up to do it. So once you get into that gear of, okay, when you start trying to manipulate things and no, throw the plan out. No deal. Okay, so fam, the way God operates, yeah, He wants you to work hard. He wants you to do things and have the value in it, but He don't want you beating yourself up. We've probably already been beat up enough. Okay? So, back to the big plan is, okay, you want to pay off debt, get a house, lose some weight maybe. When you look at that big plan and you start to make decisions at month 6, you start to shift your avenue of thinking, okay? So let me explain that a lot of it, okay? So say you 6 months in, right? And you have to make a new decision of taking something out or putting something in, right? And say you have to take something out, but it may hurt somebody's feelings, Someone might be sad that you are missing, right? Somebody may be sad that you are no longer a part of their plan, right? You can't base your decision off how someone else is going to feel. I'm talking with this scenario, so fam. This is just about the plan, okay? Don't think too far left with this, all right? Let's put it into context. You don't want to disappoint your neighbors about moving. Oh, I have to move. My neighbors are going to be sad that I'm missing. You get what I'm saying? This isn't about your neighbors being sad that you're missing. That is not a way to make a decision. Take that out of the decision planning, The purpose is not to satisfy your neighbor's feelings. You get that's what I'm talking about here. So when you got to make a change and you got to make a decision, make the decision based on, okay, can you afford this or can you not afford this? Is this area safe? Is this area not safe? You get what I'm saying? Those are the details you need to be looking at. Are you able to get to where you got to get to safely? So that's just an example. Those are the things that you need to be looking at when you're making a decision on rather to keep it in the equation or get it out the equation. Keep it in, get it out. So that's just an example. That can be work, that could be friends, that could be side situations. It can fall in a lot of places. Relationships. This relationship work for both of us. Because I'm giving, but is it, what I'm saying? Is it 1, 2, or is it, it has to be equal. Okay? Anyway. So fam, when you get to that, I'm going to just keep this brief. I don't want to lose you too left, too right. Okay? Sweating with my fan. I thought I had it at arm's reach. I must have been moving around the house with it. Anyway. So fam, let me see. It's getting a little dark. See if I got brightness. Okay. So fam, reflect real quick. When it's time to make some decisions with the plan for the goals, always go back to the goals and make the decision based off the bigger goal. Okay? Don't make a decision based off things in the plan that may or may not be part of the goal. Okay? Do not make your decision based off things in the plan that are not a part of the goal. There we go. Okay? So man, this little tip and nugget will help bring clarity to you. Okay? Because some of us, we don't even know we in the plan. You forgot you made that plan. That's why you at that job. You forgot you in this plan. That's why you driving that car. So look at the plan that you in and be sure it's solving a problem to get to the bigger goal. Okay? Because if it's not solving the problem, but it's making a problem, if 1 + 1 is not equal to 2, we got some things to do. Okay? Okay? All right, so man, I think you got it. For those of you that are new, Amelia Adair here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And, oh wait, I can't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I said I would start saying that. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, so fam, check out the classes that I have available online. I have classes that can help you build your brand. I have classes that can help you heal, and also have merch. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing, I styled it up a little bit, but a flower is just as beautiful with missing petals and missing thorns. Don't let no one lower your level or knock you off the pedestal you stand on. Okay? I'm not gonna give you the whole one of my poems, okay? You're beautiful just the way you are, missing petals and all. Alright, so man, again, Amelia Adair here, and I'm gonna see you at the next win. Alright, bye for now.